just a tiny bit awkward. Hi, guys. I say this every time, but it would not be a stream of mine if something did not potentially go a bit screwy. Hi, Chibi. Hello, Yumi. Welcome to our Thursday night ESO stream. I am slightly concerned because, things are happening. I don't know what the deal is. GBS stream I'm quiet because I'm messing with Call of Cthulhu charge, and that's fine. That is fine. No, absolutely no worries whatsoever. But welcome. I am excited for tonight, honestly, you guys. As this is, first of all, we're wrapping up Dragonhold, which means this is, I believe we're on like the very last quest of Dragonhold entirely, which means this is the wrap for the entire Season of the Dragon arc that Elder Scrolls Online was running throughout the entirety of the Elsewhere section. We have the Dark Heart of Skyrim coming up. It's very exciting. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys, but I am ridiculously excited. It is a big deal. I am hype. I'm very hype for Greymoor. I don't know if you guys are. I definitely am. Mainly, I am excited to be able to run around with Lyris again. I don't know how many times I can say this. I freaking love Lyris Titanborn. She is amazing. And I just, my heart. She has it. She has the entirety of my heart. I swear. She's that good of a character. I am excited at any rate. I hope maybe you guys are excited as well. I don't really know what all is in store for the prologue of Greymoor. I have somehow, I do not know how, have been able to remain spoiler-free. I am not going to question it. I am merely going to accept that this is a thing that I've managed to do. I am excited at any rate. I'm also a little bit nervous because once I'm done with that, I'm not 100% sure what exactly I'm going to be doing in ESO until Greymoor drops. So that's going to be a thing. Obviously, we still have several DLCs we can work through the story of. I will probably see about trying to do like map completion or something, which is weird because that's not the sort of thing I normally would do in a game, I feel like. But I don't know, something about ESO kind of makes me want to. I don't know, is that weird? I feel like that's weird. Maybe it is. I don't know. Sorry, as per usual, I have our cocoa. It's starting to warm up down here, so cocoa feels slightly out of season. Once it gets very warm down here, this is probably just going to be straight up ice water, to be quite honest with you guys, but there are things I am slightly concerned, though, because I don't know what all is going to happen with the conclusion of this. I genuinely do not know. So, I'm excited to do the thing. I hope you guys are excited as well. I feel like I've said that 5 times. I don't know. How are you guys doing tonight? I hope you all are doing very well. I know Chibi is messing with Call of Cthulhu character generation, which is perfectly fine. Chibi at some point is going to take a few friends through a Call of Cthulhu game. So, I'm excited to see the results of that, to be quite honest. Some of the characters that people have been coming up with so far have been very entertaining. I only know that because I'm going to hopefully be part of that group, so fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, stars align. Yumi started your main on the Clockwork City stuff. Excellent. Excellent. I actually really enjoyed the Clockwork City. I can't do it again on my main. I could do it again on an alt at some point, but have not done that yet. I don't have an alt that is, I consider decently through any specific story arc to actually do the thing yet. I do have a tiny Orzamer alt, orc alt, but she is nowhere. She's like only just started going through Rivenspire, I think, so she has a long way to go. She's like level 30 something. She is a baby. In the grand scheme of things, in that she's not earning champion points or anything yet. So, she is tiny. And actually where I got the idea to flop over my main to just using bows purely as a Nightblade, because I had so much fun with that. Yumi is also experimenting with Wood Elf Warden to see how stam healing works. I wish you luck with that. Warden healing and I feel like don't really get along very well. I don't know what it is. Just something about it doesn't seem particularly intuitive to me. It's not for lack of trying. I have tried. It's just my wardens don't tend to last particularly long. And I feel kind of bad about that. Because I like the flavor of the class, but actual gameplay, it doesn't excite me personally, which makes me sad. It genuinely upsets me. Because just from everything about that class, I feel like it should be right up my alley, and it's not, and I'm sad about it. Have you guys ever had that where you've played a game and you're like, gee, I like the way this class sounds, but it's not really my thing? Like, actually playing it is not really what I thought it would be. Because for me, that is the Warden, and I don't know why. It makes me sad, to be quite honest. I'm curious if you guys have had similar issues. In fact, hold on. I am making a note on Twitter for anybody who may come in. Hello, anybody hanging out on Twitter, by the way. Welcome, welcome. That was me with Zarya in Overwatch. Yes! Oh my god. Zarya, I freaking adored Zarya. Could not play her to save my life. Her and Wrecking Ball when they released him. Like, I loved the idea of Wrecking Ball, but it was not intuitive for me, which made me sad. Seemed like it. I'm writing this on Twitter because, you know, some people do come over here from Twitter, which, by the way, if that is you, hello, many hearts. I don't know, it's just little things like that intrigue me about people. I feel like that's the sort of thing I should ask more often. But yes, we're not going to do too much in the way of announcements tonight. We're just not, because this is me. And also, I really want to get into Dragonhold tonight, so... But rather, I really want to wrap up Dragonhold tonight, so... Just a couple of very quick things before we flip on over. I do need to be a teensy bit more on top of Twitch ads to try to disable the pre-roll. Which, as I discovered the other night, at least for me, it's still an ad for buffalo wings. A very loud, obnoxious ad for buffalo wings, which I don't know about you, but buffalo wings are not the sort of thing I personally want near my computer. So, yeah, pre-rolls tend to be loud and obnoxious, and we don't like any of that. Rolling Twitch ads does enable me to disable the pre-roll for a short period of time. Sadly, guys, the only way to escape that through sanctioned means is by subbing to this channel. However, I completely understand if you guys are not able to do so right now due to the current situation in the world right now. That is fine. Many hearts to you. Many hearts to all of you guys, to be quite honest, because you're just that amazing. Second reminder, we're not discussing current world events in this channel. I do not want to get people sent down health anxiety spirals. I deal with them enough on my own time. I don't want to be responsible for doing that to anybody else. I will try to make a point of repeating that as we go through, but generally you guys are pretty good about that, so I usually don't have to. Third, now, as I mentioned before, I know that you guys may not be able to support this channel or other streamers as you would normally under normal circumstances. However, if you still wish to support the channel in a way that will not cost you anything whatsoever, please feel free to share links to the stream to people that you think would enjoy it. I always make a point of tweeting about the stream on Twitter. Please feel free to retweet that. See if anybody else shows up from that. The third completely free way that you guys can support this channel is by sending in a sponsored video message from loots.com. There are links in the panels down below, or you can type !loots into Twitch chat like I'm going to do right now. And that will take you to a page where all it costs you is your time to enter in a video message. And by that, I mean you send a message to that, and an ad will appear on that side of the screen where you can't see my finger. Right over there. Lately, hilariously, it has actually been a German ad for Greymore. And the free play event that's currently going on, I believe, still. Loots knows its audience, to be quite honest. But that is a completely free way that you guys can support the channel. Again, costs you guys nothing but your time. And I do get a little bit of money off of that to help support this channel and everything else. And, getting new things for you guys to experience along with me. One additional reminder before we flip on over is your loyalty points, which is all handled through Twitch now. Some of you, I just realized I'm horribly off center, sorry about that. Some of you guys may have noticed there is a heart-shaped gem situation either right below where you guys would enter in text into Twitch chat, or immediately to the left of where you would do that if you are watching on mobile. basically, if you click there, you will see there are an assortment of rewards that you can use the points that you guys have been saving up in the time you've been here. Yumi, quite honestly, likes using the option to have me re-dye my gear. Currently, the costume I am wearing is stark white, per Yumi's request. You guys will see that when I flip on over. But you can use it for things like that. You can ask me to rename a mount if you're so inclined. People have mainly been using that to request pet names in Stardew Valley when we play that on Sundays. But that is basically what that is. That said, that is all of our announcements for right now. So, what say you guys? I think we should flip on over to the game. Because I don't know about you, but I'm excited to potentially wrap up Dragonhold. What are words? We just do not know. In fact, I'm going to run a very quick ad to further disable the pre-roll timer for a bit longer, because we are coming to the end of that, of the current time that the pre-roll is disabled for. Oh, I hate that so much, but it is a thing. Whew, okay. Most of you guys should be fine, but I don't know, so that is the thing. Oh, no, wait, one more thing before I do, because I want to make sure that you guys hear this. I am 99.9% sure that drops are enabled on this stream. I'm not completely sure, because I have no way of double checking my channel when it's live for that, without completely blasting my stream in your ears. If it is, however, this means that you guys will gain access to at least one Ouroboros crate just for watching this channel, providing your ESO account is linked to your Twitch account. Believe they're on until tomorrow. Excellent. So, that not only goes for me, but for I believe every single Twitch streamer that is currently streaming ESO at the moment. So if you want a crate that is going to be full of restoration potions, which we all know I heavily abuse on this channel, poisons, and things like that, make sure you go to your ESO account and link it with your Twitch account, and then you will get shiny things. Even if you just keep the stream running in the background. I think you do have to count as an active viewer for that to happen. And for that, all that literally means is that you don't completely mute the stream. Completely muting the stream apparently means you do not count as a viewer anymore, even if you have the thing up as like an active tab in your web browser. You can get away with it, however, if you just like turn your volume on like the lowest possible setting. I only know this because I've done it a couple of times and I feel bad about it every single time I do. But it is a thing. So if you want the crates, which do help you out quite a bit, make sure your accounts are linked. That is very important. Alright, very brief Twitch ad, and then off we go. Bella is here and she wants my eggs. Bella, you cannot have eggs. You are a pup. I don't know if you should be eating Yumi's eggs. Come on now, Bella. You are an adorable pup, but please do not give Bella eggs. Please do not give her eggs, Yumi. She's a very good girl, but no. Just no. Alright, let us get over to the game screen. Also, I just realized I'm pretty sure I'm still showing as not being online. Alright. Someone's Warden's bear. Look at that bear. Huh? What is this? Pixel1, thank you. Thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Many hearts to you. So, what do you guys say that we wrap up Dragonhold? I think we need some love in the chat right now. Many filthy hearts. Gotta cook dinner, but I'll leave the tab running. Sounds good. Sounds good. Food is important. Please make sure you guys eat. Seriously, food is very important. Eat food. Also, make sure you drink water. There's a reason why I keep this cup by me at all times. Hydrate or dihydrate, people. Okay. Let's get back into this, because we have a terrible dragon we need to stop. And I think it is time. I think it is time to deal with him. Hopefully once and for all. I don't know. We will see.
With his dragon priest defeated and his plans foiled, Lotfulon is more vulnerable than ever before. We can't let this opportunity pass us by. The time has come to put an end to this Order of the New Moon.
Yeah, about that. Nafalar challenged Latfulon, but I don't know where they went.
Sept Scales. Why would he challenge Lotfulon on his own? This is no time for anger. I may not agree with Nefalar's actions, but we need to defeat the cult. We must find our dragon ally.
Okay, but how do you propose we find him?
Journey to Senchal and speak with General Renmus. I don't expect him to join us in our fight, but he may have reports concerning Nefalar and Lotfulon's battle.
I'll talk to him.
No need to travel to Senchal, Dragon God.
General Renmus.
I owe all of you an apology. I thought I acted for the good of Senchal, but there is blood on my hands. If you'll have us, the shields of Senchal will fight alongside the Dragon God.
We've always been on the same side. I'm glad you finally realized that.
Aelia! You precious bean! I'm not entirely sure how he got here. I'm convinced Aelia had something to do with that.
You can thank my daughter for all this.
I was right!
She's quite persuasive when she wants to be. Just like her mother. The shields of Senchal are ready to aid you, Dragon God.
Okay, we're looking for two dragons battling each other. One's red, the other's black.
Yes, those particular dragons aren't very subtle. There's been an abundance of sightings. The latest reports indicate they were heading north of Senchal in the company of a great deal of cultists and several dragons.
Do you have any idea where they're headed?
Not yet. I have a contingent of soldiers stationed at the West Century Tower, just northwest of Senchal. They can let you know the current location of your fighting dragons.
I will head there at once.
I'll work with Captain Sai Sahan to formulate a plan of attack. We'll march north of Senchal as soon as we are able.
Why did you decide to join us now?
To be honest, I've been mulling over this alliance since you first entered my office. But I was certain that if I left Senchal defenseless, it would fall to ruin, just like Cyrodiil.
Just like Cyrodiil? What do you mean?
When I left Cyrodiil all those years ago, the unimaginable happened. My emperor was killed, and Daedra attacked, and I wasn't there to defend my home. That knowledge changed me. I couldn't let something similar happen to Senchal.
So, why the change of heart?
We face the darkness of fear to find the light of courage. That's something my wife often said, and something Aelia just recently reminded me. I can't let fear dictate my actions, and so I will join with you.
And what aid can the shields of Senchal offer the Dragon Guard?
Tactical information, supplies, soldiers. Now that we're in this fight, you'll find the shields of Senchal an invaluable ally.
What about Senchal? Can you still defend the city while helping us?
I haven't left Senchal completely defenseless. Besides, if we don't defeat Latvulan now, there won't be a city left to defend, unless my daughter has exaggerated the dangers.
No, Latvalon means to destroy all of Tamriel and start a new order of dragon rule, so yeah, definitely no exaggeration.
A cruel race, these dragons. They would rather rule over ashes than allow us to remain free. It's not just Senshal at stake, or even elsewhere. All of Tamriel is in peril.
Alright, so before we go off and find freaking thing, need to remember to actually eat my cake today, because I've not gotten my tickets yet today. This is not the way to anywhere. This is where I need to go. By the way, you guys, if you have not gotten your anniversary cake yet, you should totally do so. You can pick up the starting quest for it in the Crown Shop if you haven't yet. It is free, costs you nothing. With it, you get that cake memento that gives you 3 tickets a day. And then, if you straight up murder a boss of some sort, you will find additional tickets. Because it's looking like this is where I need to go. I think I can get there coming this way, so we're gonna go to Black Heights Way Shrine. It doesn't look like that big of a zone. But I swear I get more lost here than I do any other zone in this game. I don't know what it is. Like, I feel like I don't even get this lost when I'm doing scouting dailies in Cyrodiil. And yet, Southern Elsewhere, for some reason, I'm always like, shoot, where am I going? It's weird. Also, I am sad that was the last of my cocoa. It was good cocoa, though. This just means I can drink more water. Make a point of saying this often, but hydrate or dihydrate, people. Oh, how's that for convenience? How is that for convenience? There's a freaking dragon right over here. I still need to murder a dragon for additional tickets today, so... Well, I almost got Fus Rodad right off the side of buildings, so, I mean... Cool. Got an ice dragon here. Oh god. I don't want to go too far back, because this is a blizzard dragon, and, doing that never works out well. Because if you're not careful, you'll wind up right in the ring of blizzard that is around the exterior of the arena. How is that for convenience, though? Jeez. I had not murdered a dragon, and then, lo and behold, there was a dragon right there. I mentioned this one of the last times I was streaming ESO, but one of the things I think I really want to do before we officially get the Greymoor launch is try to organize a dragon hunting party or something. I know now would probably be slightly more convenient on account of, you know, event tickets and everything. But it is something I very much would like to do.
I can't believe it. We actually fought a living, breathing dragon.
It's not breathing anymore.
Okay, so they murdered this guy before I even got here. Okay. That's not creepy at all. Hey, Casca.
Nathalar was lucky we made it here so fast. He was surrounded by at least 5 other dragons, but they scattered after we took this one down. Zaji grounded it himself. I'd say I'm proud of him, but it was probably sheer luck.
I love her. Do you know if Nafalar is injured?
I'm not sure. He fights with the fury of a wounded Sench, but that could simply be his way. Still, despite his confidence, not even Nefalar can stand against such numbers for long.
I need to find him. Do you know where he went?
Nafalar and his enemies flew out of sight, but the tower may offer a better vantage point. Zaji is up there now. Perhaps he saw where they went.
Thanks, Casca. And up we go. Hey, Zaji.
Did you see the corpse walker? A dragon! Zaji! Killed an actual dragon! Ah! Oh, the moon singers will tell tales of our adventures for generations to come. Zaji, the dragon slayer. And his heroic associates.
Have I mentioned just how much I freaking love Zaji? Because I freaking love Zaji. I love him a lot. We are blessed in this DLC to get both Zaji and Casca. Like, seriously, they are my favorites. Have you been able to spot Nafalar by any chance?
Not since he flew by. To be honest, things weren't looking good for our scaly friend. An entire rage of dragons chased after him. Zaji doesn't think Latvulan is interested in a fair fight.
Did you see which way they went?
Zaji lost sight of them. They're fast and loud. And this one can't help but wince every time they shout. Is that really just him? Wait, looks like they're coming back around.
What? God damn it, Nafalar!
Looks like they're headed straight to Doomstone Keep. Huh. What could they want with that old ruin? Sai Sahan will want to know about this. We'll report in while you go after Nafalar.
Thank you. Okay, where is that? Where am I even going? Well, that's all the way up there. The heck are they gonna do up there? Well, looks like we're gonna find out. And I will ride my Ghost Cindric there.
Find Nafalar before they overwhelm him.
Also, that is in no way a fair fight. Did you see all those dragons flying after Nafalar? I mean, come on. Also, I'm not saying I'm specifically riding up all of this way because there's a nearby dragon. But I am saying the dragon is a very nice incentive. Oh god, it's the lightning dragon. Out of all the dragons that ESO has given us with the Dragonhold DLC, the lightning ones I think are my least favorite. Just because of, do you guys see those moving rings of electricity on the ground there? I hate the lightning dragons for that specific reason. I cannot stand those things. I hate them. They are incredibly painful. I do not like them. I know I technically did not need to murder that dragon. Did I do it anyway? Yes. Yes, I did. Mainly because it was en route, but also it is just easier. So I don't think this is actually road, but you know what? It's fine. Oh no, it is the road. Ha! And yes, I am currently riding my Ghost Indrik. Because I adore the Indrik evolutions, I really do. Oh jeez, there they go. There's Naphalar and Latvalon. Where the hell are they going? Looks like we're gonna find out. Looked like this way.
Look,
Yep.
above the ruins. Our battle ends here, brother. Nephilar has fallen. We need to get into that keep.
Well, shoot. Did not see that part, but I'm concerned nonetheless.
What are we going to do now?
Without reinforcements, we have no way to take the keep.
As long as the Dragon Guards still stand, there is always a way.
That is probably going to come back and bite us in the butt later, Sai, but hold on, let's see what's over here. Anything interesting? Nope. Okay. I just sort of want to explore first before I go talk to Sai. It's probably not the best decision, but this is what I'm doing anyway, because this is me. And I want to see what shiny things exist. Okay. This involves me potentially getting too far from Sai. Okay, let's talk to him.
Damn that dragon's pride. If Nephilar had only broken off and regrouped with us, it seems we have no choice but to rescue the beast. Are you with me?
Of course I'm with you, but what about the others?
General Renmus will lead a secondary team to keep the cultist occupied. That should give us time to search for Nephilar. By Lecky's blade, I just hope he's still alive. We'll be hard-pressed to take this keep without him.
Any reports about the Order of the New Moon?
The cult is gathering around Latvalon, most likely to empower him using their Aeon Stones. Yet another advantage they have over our forces.
I'm ready.
This is it, my friend. Our chance to prove ourselves. To prove that the Dragon Guard still protects the people of this world. You scout ahead and find a way forward. I'll join you in a moment.
Okay. So not that way, because that is blocked.
Zaji, the Dragon Slayer, has arrived.
We are never going to hear the end of this.
No. No, you are not. Okay, I'm assuming I have to go this way. Because this is basically the only way forward. Oh hey, look at this. There's an underground passage. I am assuming this is where I go. Uh-oh. I have concerns.
Stay sharp. We don't know what might lurk in these caverns.
We do not. Let's go. That is half the fun. Also exploring, but I don't know if there's anything really interesting around here. We're still looking anyway, just to be safe. Also, what is with this weird purple mist? Like, that is kind of concerning, to be honest.
That looks like Nephilar, down below. Let's see if we can find a way to get to him.
The only way to go is this way, so I'm making the assumption this is the way we're going. You know, at least this is...
Hold a moment. There's some kind of message written on that tablet.
At least this is pretty straightforward. Battle of the Black Beast. Only by Divine Mask's power and its sacred light will you learn of the Black Beast and of our perilous flight. Use the mask to see our stories by the sacred fire's glow. A pathway forward shall be opened to the icy prison below.
In a rather roundabout way, it seems like this tablet is telling us how to move forward. It seems there's more to Doomstone Keep than first meets the eye. The inscription says to create light with the divine mask, which I can only assume refers to the Mask of Alkosh. Did the Pride of Alkosh occupy this keep?
The inscription also mentions a fight with the Black Beast.
Yes, the Black Beast. One of the Dragon Guard's greatest foes. A dragon of mighty power. Which would indicate that this inscription was written by the Dragon Guard. But what were they doing here? The Dragon Guard and the Pride of Alkosh.
Well, there has to be some connection between them.
We're getting ahead of ourselves. We need to find Nephilar, first and foremost. According to this inscription, the mask can somehow be used to light fires. We should search for unlit torches or braziers.
Okay. We can do that. Here we go.
There. Let's see if the mask responds to that brazier.
So this is the
That
mask.
must be the Black Beast facing off against the Dragon Guard. Looks like a Khajiiti warrior is leading them. Perhaps she was a member of the Pride of Alkosh.
Whoa. Check this out, though. Like, I love this detail. This is just really cool looking. I approve. Okay, it looks like the next one is over somewhere else, but let's just poke around because this is me. And this is what I do. Let us poke. Poke, poke, poke. Okay. Let's go. Whoa. Icy. You know, I was about to say, I'm genuinely surprised that nothing has jumped out at me yet. And then I noticed this over here. Gotta love undead. Okay, is there anything shiny up here? Whoa. Check out this dude. He looks grumpy. Okay. Forward. So it looks like the next brazier is over this way. Or torch, or whatever it is. I don't know. We're going to find out. It's another brazier. Be light with this lion mask.
Warrior from before. She claimed the Mask of Alkosh, just as you did. Wait, could she possibly be Jadari?
Maybe. I really like that these murals or tapestries or whatever they're meant to be, I think tapestries, I like that they just suddenly gain all of this color when the light's on them. They look so vibrant. Like, I'm here for it. I am here for this. Okay. Next one. It's further down this way. Also, why is it like frozen down here? We're in the middle of like a desert area. I feel like there shouldn't be ice down here, and yet here we are.
That's Nephilar. Jadari is offering him the Mask of Alkosh, but he's refusing her. It seems to symbolize something, though I'm not sure what.
I don't know either, but maybe he'll be willing to give us more information later. Providing he doesn't die. Hope he doesn't die. That would suck. Alright, here's the fourth one. This is the last one.
Lecky's blade. I understand now. The Black Beast is Lutvalon. The Dragon Guard sealed him away, though it cost Jadari her life. And Nathalar is nowhere to be seen.
Like, if this is one of the coolest things, I don't know what is. Okay, so we need to go and seal him away again, I guess?
Jadari joined the Dragon Guard to take down a fearsome dragon. The Pride of Alkosh called him the Demon from the East, while the Dragon Guard named him the Black Beast. But his true name is Lutvalon.
There was also the tapestry depicting Jadari with the Mask of Alkosh.
Precisely. She must have needed the mask's power to defeat Lutvalon. Jadari and the Dragon Guard had another ally as well, Nathalar. He gave them his own horn to use against Lutvalon, but he also refused Jadari something.
Something that involved the Mask of Alkosh.
And then the final battle. Jadari fell, but the Dragon Guard was still able to trap Lutvalon. For centuries he was sealed away beneath this very keep, until he escaped, that is. Which leads us to today's battle.
Nathalar may be able to tell us more.
What I'm interested in is how Jadari was able to use the Mask of Alkosh against Lutvalon. Though I suspect Nathalar may have some insight on that as well. We should continue our search.
Okay, looks like we keep going this way, so let's do it. I do want to see if there's anything over here, though. I don't think there is. Does not look like it. Okay. I just double check in these corners, because sometimes there are shiny things. I don't know. There might be at some point. There's Nathalar.
Nathalar!
You okay?
Jadari. No. It is you, Hunter. Deishu. Time blurs. It is the same as before. I can feel Lutvalan's icy malice permeating this chamber. So this was his prison, was it? And now he has assured that it will be my grave.
We learned about Jadari. She fought Lutvalon aside you in the Dragon Guard.
Yes, I gave her my horn, but it was not enough. And so she asked me to empower the Mask of Alkosh, so that we could slay Lutvalon and end his terror. I refused. Lutvalon was sealed away, but not before Jadari fell in battle.
Jadari asked you to empower the mask? What does that mean?
It takes two wills to awaken the mask. One is a champion of the Pride of Alkosh, a warrior who has proven themselves worthy of the mask's power. The other must be one of my kind, a dragon.
Jeez. Hi, Eris. Many hearts to you. I have the Mask of Alkosh. I've faced the halls of the High Maid and proved myself worthy.
Venjunti, the will of my father, the Dragon King of Time. All Dove seek dominion, and so it is a king's command that is our bane. I will not turn away from you as I did Jadari. I will not repeat the past.
What do you mean?
I will join with you and empower the mask. You are a worthy ally, and a champion of my father's will. Only together can we hope to defeat Lutvalon. Raise the mask before me. It is time.
Okay. There we go. How do I do this? Oh, jeez.
Drone Colossus, myth made manifest.
Um,
Trick of the mask and nothing more. Come, let us see what lies beyond the dunes.
okay. I guess I followed the lit path? This is very weird. The sky is gorgeous, though. I mean, look at this. One thing I will forever love about Elder Scrolls Online is how it does the night sky, and oh my god! That's a dragon! Just look. Dragon tail. Is that Alkosh? Can I go to it? Hold on, I'm gonna see how far I can go. I want to see how close I can get.
Zordrun Colossus.
Not that far.
Myth made manifest. A trick of the mask and nothing more. Come, let us...
That makes me sad. I wanted to check out that dragon head a bit closer. That is so cool, though! I know, clearly denied. Clearly, but I mean, look at that. This is the coolest freaking thing! This is so freaking cool! How can I not? Like, this is... This is so freaking cool! I just... Flailing. Oh my god. Like, I mean, look at that dragon. Look at that dragon in the distance there. Try to tell me that is not the coolest thing that you guys have ever seen. I don't have words. I do not have words to describe what I am feeling right now. That is so cool, though. Okay, let's actually do what we're supposed to be doing. But I want to stare at it for a lot longer. I really do. It's so cool. Okay, focus.
Jadari,
Apologies never did suit you, Nafalar. You are here now. That is all that matters. A new champion walks in Jadari's stead. We can still make things right.
Hi, Jadari.
Poor Rakajin. It was his destiny to walk these sands, you know. To join with the pride of Alkosh. But greed drenched his heart like a freezing rain, sapping all its warmth. And so, it fell on your shoulders to walk this path instead.
Rakajin served the dragons.
Dragons, yes. And something far worse as well. Latvulan, the demon from the east. It was not enough to seal it away. You must succeed where Jadari failed. You must banish the demon unto eternity, as Alkosh wills.
Why is Latvulan so dangerous? Isn't he just another dragon?
Latvulan is the torment of chaos. A shadow wearing a scaly hide. It seeks to drench this world in anguish, as is its very nature. It will pave the way for another. A new moon filled with darkness. Then the tapestry of time shall unravel.
I want to defeat him. Will you tell me how?
Alkosh watches we mortals with a weary eye. He will lend his power to one worthy, yes. But only if we are granted the aid of his blood. Only a dragon's power can awaken the mask. You seem willing. Can you say the same of Nafalar?
Before we empower the mask, I have some questions.
Of course, Mask Bearer. Jadari is sure you have many questions. Just don't expect too many answers, yes?
What is this place?
It is not a place, but a story that has been and will be told time and time again. We are within the tapestry and without it, wrapped up tightly in its threads, even as we desperately try to untangle them.
Is this the realm of Alkosh?
Alkosh is he who weaves the tapestry, and also he who is the threads. They unspool from the tip of his tail. When the thread ends, there will be nothing. We are all woven into his tapestry, Walker. We are always within the realm of time.
Doesn't seem like you're gonna give me a straight answer here.
Perhaps that is why Alkosh entrusted the Khajiit with his secrets, no?
Alright then. Can you at least tell me about yourself?
Jadari was born under eclipsed moons, yet was destined to never become main. And as she listened to the moons, they sang to her a song as sweet as candied moon sugar, until the day their song became the steady beat of drums.
The steady beat of drums?
The darkness of Lorkhaj had stained her soul, the bruising purple of spilled wine.
Ooh.
Soon, all she could hear was beautiful, terrible whispers. And so this one decided to make her way to the sands behind the stars, before she was forever lost.
I see.
But Kenarthi carried Jadari not above to the stars, but into the darkness that had settled in this one's heart. Jadari was given two gifts, a lantern to guide, and a sword to protect. And both shined with Alkosh's divine light.
What happened next?
You walked the halls of the High Main, have you not? You proved yourself worthy, and were gifted the mask of Alkosh. Those trials, those halls, they reflect Jadari's battle, deep in her heart. A battle that she won.
What did you do after you won that battle in your heart?
Jadari was gifted the mask of Alkosh, and told to protect his most sacred tapestry. To slay a demon who would undo all of time. But now that duty lies upon your shoulders. Bear it wisely.
Oh, I like that we get this question. I don't know. You probably don't get this as a question if you haven't completed the base game storyline. But this is an interesting question. I'm interested to hear what the ending of what her answer is going to be. I was once empowered by the Amulet of Kings. Is the Mask of Alkosh similar to that?
You compare the sands of the hourglass to the moments which pass through time. Can they truly be the same? But then, are they truly so different? It is one answer only the Dragon King knows.
Is there anything you can tell me?
Perhaps not in a way so easily understood. Just know that the Dragon King guides you now, just as he guided you then. But it is you who must walk the path he lays before you. Never forget that.
Okay,
Go before him, Dragon Guard. It should only take a few words. Do you remember Nafalar? Words to mend the tapestry?
I feel like I shouldn't be walking in this, but here we are.
Dragon King above, Bormahu Hanzu. This mortal is worthy. Wavokri Krentid. They shall mend your threads.
Go now. Harness the might of Alkosh to overcome the demon from us, as it was always meant to be.
Whoa, okay.
Our strength is now one, Akatuz. Let us finish this.
Reach the surface this way. Let's move out.
Thank you for still being here, Sai. I was slightly concerned. Well, guys, let's see if this is even remotely similar to fighting Molag Bal. I don't know if it's going to be quite the same thing because a dragon I don't think is on the same level as a Daedric prince. But let's see. Let us see. Okay, where are we? Is that Laphalon?
The cultists use the Aeon Stone to empower Luck. We must hurry!
Oh, F me! Because of course. Why not?
The time has come, Akatus. Cleave through your enemies with the might of Alka. Latvulan, your death approaches.
This is the power of the Mask of
Whoa!
Come, we'll stop the cult from calling in reinforcements for Latvulan.
What the heck? So this basically knocked me out of my costume. And into this with the mask on. This mask is creepy, by the way. I don't like the look of it. But like, it reminds me of like something out of like Predator? I don't know why. It also to me does not really say Khajiit, but you know. And it looks like this is the way I go. So down we go. Hopefully Sai follows me. Oh my god!
This is the power of the Mask of Alkosh. Come, we'll stop the cult from calling in reinforcements for Latvulan.
I did not need to jump down that cliffside, I don't think. But this is where we go. Okay. I'm sorry, were you trying to do something? Hi.
Come, my brothers and sisters, lend me your aid.
I can't stop her. Oh, great. Great. Because of course, why not? Oh, cool. I can just do that. I can just say, hey, Nafalar, come do a thing. And then Nafalar rains down fiery death. Like, tell me that's not cool. In retrospect, I probably should have held off on that for a bit, but it is what it is. Okay, yep. Nafalar, little help. I like that I can do that. It's just like, hey, yo, fire for everything.
Fine, I will destroy you myself.
Yeah, I don't think so.
That's the last of them. Onward! We have a dragon to slay.
We do. Let us murder Latvulan. Come on, Sai.
The time has come, Latvulan. Our battle shall end here.
We must aid Nephilar. Dragonguard, please!
Kill Latvulon.
I know not how these mortals revived you, but they shall not do so again. I am your foe. You shall face me.
Okay, so we are basically responsible for killing undead friends. Until Latvulon comes down here. Which I'm assuming he will, because it seems kind of pointless to have an undead friend. To have all these undead friends and then not do... Oh, jeez! Oi! Rude! How the hell am I supposed to kill him if I can't even land a hit on him, I ask you?
Have you no more corpses to call upon, Latvulan? I need only my own might to defeat you. Fukrati! Now, little mask bearer, let us see how you handle my true might.
Let's see how this actually works, because I don't know how that's gonna go. Okay, whoa, jeez. Well, you know, one thing I was sort of lamented back when fighting the dragons is I never really stood in a position where I could ever get hit by a Fusroda. So that is, I believe, one of the few times.
Power strengthens me. I will not be so easily defeated.
Oh, thank God for Nephilar.
We shall see about that.
Rude!
Have no fear! Zaji has arrived!
Zaji!
Handle this rabble.
We'll cover you. Protect Nephilar.
Wait, that's Nephilar that I'm shooting at. Apparently this is what I have to fight.
Why fight? Cannot.
Where is he getting all these corpses from? Like, that is my question. Where are all of these corpses coming from? I feel like there should not be this many corpses in this space. Okay, I actually need to fight these guys. Oh boy! Do not want to stand there.
Enough of this! Fukrati!
And he freezes Nephilar again.
Killed you long ago, mask bearer.
Yeah, well, you didn't, so that's on you. You didn't actually do it, so, you know, that's on you.
Fools will die.
You know, it's actually kind of cool getting knocked back with the unyielding shout. Unyielding force is actually kind of cool. Like, I approve. I don't recommend it by any stretch of the imagination, but
Fools will die.
There's Nafalar.
Man, you have no hope of defeating me.
See, he says that. But... oh, of course, a frozen bone colossus. Because why not? We needed the bone colossus on top of everything else. Clearly we needed this. Okay, well at least it was only the one bone colossus, so... oh, nope, there's the other one. I knew it was too good to be true. I knew there was gonna be another one. Yes, Yumi. Very much so. By the way, if you guys do not understand that reference, I'm sorry. It is a very funny scene. I don't even watch the show it's from, but it makes me laugh every single time. Without fail.
The rule of dragons cannot be stopped. Full crushing.
And he freezes Nafalar again, and I'm gonna back up so I don't get...
You think you can win? I am unslav. You cannot end me.
oh god. I love how I'm the only one who gets knocked back by that, by the way. Like, it very clearly should have been Aelia or Sai or somebody, and I'm the only one who got knocked back.
Your life ends. You are undone.
And there goes Latvalon.
The hollow victory. Mask bearer. The new moon shall rise. Well fought, Dragon God. Latvulan is slain. Now I shall ensure that nothing remains.
We fought hard for this victory, Dragon Guard. To save the people of Elsewhere, of all Tamriel, from Latvulan's tyranny. But our battle does not end here. Like those who came before, we'll fight the dragons that plagued this land until the day that plague ends. And for all those who lost their lives today, I say this prayer. May your flames burn eternal.
By the way, I love that Casca's just over here giving herself a bath. It's just like, yep, I killed a vicious dragon. Now I must clean myself. She is amazing. I love Casca. I've said this several times. She's undeniably a favorite. Alright, so we have to go back to Drakengard's Sanctum. And while we do so, because it's going to be a tiny bit of a journey, I'm going to run a very quick Twitch ad because I just realized we are way beyond the time that I meant to actually do the thing again. Whoops. Go me. So we're just going to do that. I apologize for the Twitch ads, by the way. It is a thing that I don't like doing. I really do not like doing the thing, but it is a thing that I kind of need to deal with to disable the pre-roll. Also, Yumi, if you want that to be a sound effect, clearly you need to request it. That is just how it works. I don't make the rules. Okay, yes I do, it's my stream. But if that is the thing you want, then a request must be made. Also, there is a sky shard over here that I did not notice, and it does not appear to be in a delve. So, we're also going to go try to claim that sky shard while we're here. Because technically, it's partly en route to... Rude, Yumi! Rude. I see you. That is rude. That is incredibly rude. How dare. You were just waiting for me out here, weren't you? How dare. How dare. And because Yumi mentioned that sound clip, all my brain is thinking now is, how dare you, Detective Diaz? I am your superior officer! Because I've watched that clip far too many times. I will endeavor to do the thing. I will endeavor to do the thing. Also, can I just say I really love this ghost, Indrik? I don't know if I like it quite as much as like my default Indrik that I ride pretty much everywhere, but I am a fan of the Indrik in general. It is very cool and spooky.
Yeah.
This is not the way I came, is it? It is not the way I came. What? I am being chased by assassin beetles. It's fine. Okay, not being chased anymore. Cool. We're good. Okay. We need to get up here. Because this is where the way shrine is. And now, back to the sanctum. Which is where we need to be. Well, yes, I will endeavor very, very much to try to make that a sound effect. Also, I am incredibly excited because I don't know if you guys saw me flailing about this on Twitter, unrelated to anything as I wait for a load screen to kick in, but I am a huge fan of a metal group called Baby Metal, and we're getting live streamed concerts of theirs tomorrow. It's exciting. I'm excited.
Mother must say, slaying dragons is certainly a step up from stealing temple heirlooms.
You'll never let that one go, will you?
No, she will not, Zaji. Also, I love that his mom is here, by the way.
You have done well, Mask Bearer. Not only did you defeat the demon from the east, you also turned Tadali's son into a respectable Khajiit. She is not sure which feat is more impressive.
I love Tadali. I love her so much. Let's say hello to everybody.
Zaji knew we could do it. There was never a doubt in his mind. After all, we are the Dragon God, right? The scourge of dragons far and wide.
So you were always confident we would win, huh?
Well, Zaji will admit there was 1 or 2 moments of doubt, but they passed by very quickly. He hardly noticed them at all. You know, Walker, forget it.
Do you have something you want to say?
At the danger of sounding boorish, Zaji just wanted to thank you for all that you've done. When this one left Black Heights, it was to seek adventure and glory, and so he bought a fine vessel and assembled a gallant crew. However, adventure and glory is a bit hard to seek out. It's not often you come upon signposts asking for mighty heroes to save the kingdom. Well, maybe you do. Seems like you have that sort of luck.
Get to the point, Zaji.
The point is that Sai-Sahan was right to doubt Zachi and his crew. We were smugglers, not heroes. Ruffians trying to make enough gold to get by. And then you came along and asked us to take you here, to this island.
And because of that request, you had the chance to join the Dragon Guard.
And now the Moon Singers will tell stories of us for generations to come. So, thanks for giving Zaji a chance to become the hero he always knew he could be. And for letting us come along with you on this unbelievable adventure.
I want to give him hugs. Like, is that allowed?
Need you for a spot of looting.
Am I allowed to just give these people hugs? I would like to. Very much. Zaji's there. I don't know where the others are. Looks like some more of them size up here. Oh, okay. Remnus is next. Okay. Remnus is here. Hi.
Excellent fighting out there, Dragon God. Of course, your work isn't done. There remain plenty of dragons for your order to slay. But I swear to you, from here on, that the shields of Senshal will aid you however we can.
So what's next for the shields?
We'll continue to protect Senshal and its citizens, of course. Try our best to keep order. But I do have plans beyond that. One day, the shields of Senshal will protect all of Palatine. No more hiding behind city walls.
What about Aelia? Will you ask her to join you?
As much as I would like to keep my daughter by my side, I don't think that would be wise. She's grown so much during her time with the Dragon God. Her place is here. I couldn't be prouder of the woman she has become.
God damn it, Yumi! Why are you like this? How dare? How dare, Yumi?
Hello.
Not here. This way. 'Cause people are literally everywhere. Casca!
Congratulations on the win, Mask Bearer. Just do not brag about it, yes? I get enough of that from Zaji.
How are you doing, Casca?
Not dead, which is better than I expected. It all worked out though, didn't it? Aelia protected Senchal, Zaji became a hero, Sai-Sahan ended a grave threat to Tamriel, and you got to be the mighty hero at the center of it all.
What about you?
I'm a simple Senchrat walker. There was an enemy, and I killed it. What greater satisfaction is there? My only regret was not killing Latvolan sooner. Many of my people died because of him and his cult.
The Order of the New Moon did kill many.
And all for their own protection. They were too afraid to fight the dragons that terrorized their land, and so they joined with forces that they did not understand. And many suffered because of that. I won't forget that.
We defeated Latvolan and his cult. They won't kill any longer.
But there's still dragons in elsewhere. Cruel, terrible dragons who want nothing more than to kill and destroy and conquer. And I won't let them. As the moons are my witness, I will hunt them all down. Every last one.
Further reasons why Casca is the best. Yumi! Why? Oh, it was it? Keep telling yourself that. Also, I missed an NPC I should have talked to who is down here. Who is the NPC that is over here? I do not know, but we're going to find out.
Hello there, hero. Have time for a chat?
Aelia!
We did it. Senshal is finally safe from Latvulan and the Order of the New Moon. There are other dragons to contend with, of course, but we'll defeat those too, won't we? Just like the Dragon Guard of Legend.
That is what our order was formed to do.
I've actually been thinking a lot about that. Our order. I honestly wonder if it will last. Maybe Zaji and Casca will get bored and seek out another adventure. Maybe another threat will call Sai-Sahan away.
You sound nervous about that.
A little. But mostly the thought makes me sad. I've come to think of the Dragon Guard as a family of sorts. And I fear that if the Order disbanded, if there was no longer a reason to fight, I would lose that.
There's still plenty of reasons to fight. Dragons still plague elsewhere.
I know. There's no shortage of work. I'm just being silly is all. But then there's also this feeling that our battle isn't truly over. Which is an even scarier thought, isn't it?
What do you mean?
What is the new moon that the cult worshipped? How did Lop-Vulan plan to rule over Tamriel? They're just questions that keep bouncing around in my head. It might be nothing, but I'm just not sure this is over yet.
I mean, that is a valid question, now that I think about it. Because from the sound of things, Lop-Vulan was imprisoned, but not with the other dragons that we were fighting. So now I'm a little like, well, wait a second.
Just the warrior I wanted to speak to. At long last, we defeated the Black Beast. Today we finished a battle the Dragon Guard began centuries ago. A fitting start to our own order, I must say.
Where's Nephilar?
Brooding as usual. Nephilar may have pulled through as our ally, but he's still not one for socializing with mere mortals. He did say he wished to speak to you when you returned.
I'll go talk to him then.
If the subject comes up, let Nephilar know that he's welcome to recover in our sanctum. He's our ally, and the Dragon Guard takes care of its own.
How are you feeling after our victory, anyway?
Far more confident of our Dragon Guard, I must admit. When we first formed our order, all I saw was a ragtag band of smugglers, ill-experienced and naive in the ways of battle.
And one general's daughter.
Ah, yes, young Aelia. How could I forget? But now I look around me and I see soldiers, tried and true. Warriors who are willing to lay down their lives to protect elsewhere. And if that's not in the spirit of the Dragon Guard, I don't know what is.
And what about you, Captain Sai-Sahan?
Captain? Yes, I suppose I am, aren't I? It's been a long time since I last held that rank. I failed to uphold my duty then. I allowed my Emperor to die, and watched as our empire fell into the clutches of Daedra.
And now?
And now I have another chance to make things right. Not in the Empire, perhaps, but here in a land that has a great need for a Dragon Guard to watch over it. And I expect your help as well, my friend. As always.
Alright, let's go talk to one grumpy dragon, shall we? Hey, Nephilar, how you doing?
An excellent battle, Akatus. Your might helped seal Lop-Vulan's fate. He shall never challenge me again.
It was a long road to defeat him.
Indeed. And our foes seem to thwart us at every turn. Lop-Vulan killed Yagrandu before he could join our alliance, and his corpse was turned against us. The cult destroyed Pride Home in their efforts to acquire the mask of Alkosh.
But we were able to stop Rakishin before he obtained the mask, so... you know.
Though it was no easy task to do so, the halls of the High Main presents challenges that few dare to face. Yet you conquered them all, and proved worthy of Alkosh's divine power. A feat few mortals can claim.
And then I was able to use the mask to defeat Lop-Vulan as well.
You have certainly proved yourself worthy of the Mask of Alkosh. Just do not expect it to ensure all your victories. Its power was only awakened through our connection. With my departure, it shall be but a mask.
Your departure? Are you leaving?
Not yet. We defeated Lop-Vulan, but I sense another power lurking in elsewhere. Something dark that threatens to disrupt my father's order. When the time comes for you to face it, I shall aid you. I give you my word. And keep the mask. It suits you.
Okay, maybe we're not quite done yet after all. I thought we were. Hi.
My friend, you arrived just in time. I'd prefer not to face our old companion without you.
Our old companion?
Abner Tharn. According to his letter, the two of you worked together after the plane melt debacle. He even praised you. Didn't think Tharn was capable of such a thing. The old snake said he's bringing a friend along to discuss important business.
Important business? What friend?
He didn't elaborate on either subject, just mentioned a threat to Southern Elsewhere. Between Tharn's cryptic letter and Naphalar's strange mood, I'm feeling out of sorts. Talk to Naphalar. Find out what troubles him while I prepare for Tharn.
I'll talk to him, and I will be honest, I was not expecting this.
I appreciate you dealing with Naphalar. The dragon senses my unease over Tharn's letter, which only makes his own anxiety more pronounced. Meanwhile, I need to keep myself from thrashing the old battle mage the moment I see him.
I'm sensing that you two don't get along. I already knew this, but...
Abner Tharn is conceited, opinionated, condescending, and a pain in my arse. And those are his good qualities. All that said, I have the utmost respect for the battle mage. When danger appears, we could do worse than to have Abner on our side.
You said Naphalar was acting strangely? How exactly?
Paces, he grumbles. He refuses to speak except in riddles. And he's only gotten worse since Tharn's letter arrived and my own mood soured. We both know something terrible gathers strength in the wilderness. We just don't know what it is.
And you have no idea what Tharn wants to meet about.
His letter indicated a threat to Southern Elsewhere, but that was the extent of his revelations. I suppose he wants to tell us in person. Prudent, if frustrating. After all, one should never commit certain details to paper.
You know, Tharn's not the same man he was.
I'm beginning to sense that. I told him about Naphalar and the Dragon Guard. While he still punctuates every sentence with an insult, he seems genuinely concerned. That's different from the man we once adventured with.
Okay, seriously, what the heck is this, though? Because I do not remember any mention of this before. What is this? I am confused? Concerned? I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is, but I do not remember any mention of this particular quest. Like, according to the map, we are technically done with this. So, with, this particular quest, so I'm confused. Or at least with the main story quest for Dragonhold. So I am confused, and I'm not sure what this is, and apparently we are not getting to Greymore tonight at all. It would be my guess, because what is this? Naphalar, I need to talk to you. Why will you not let me talk to you? Like, I'm coming up to you, and you will not let me. I do not know why I'm suddenly incapable of actually speaking to you. Hold on. We're just gonna try reloading, see if that does a thing. I don't know if it will. It might not. It probably won't, but... Yumi! Okay, seriously, why can I not actually talk to Naphalar, who I need to talk to for this quest? Like, there is no icon showing up above his head either, so that is slightly concerning to me. Like, is it bugged? Oh, there we go. There we go. Hello.
The bearded one speaks as though I am not perched within striking distance and can hear every syllable he utters. I might find his hubris amusing in a different light, but the light that remains fades as darkness comes.
Darkness. So I said you were speaking in riddles.
A riddle to those hindered by limited perspectives. A profound truth to one such as I. Something ancient and powerful assaults my senses, but the path ahead is unclear. I sense a darkness. Perhaps an absence of light. It sets my scales on edge.
Is your feeling related to the letter Sai Sahan received?
My feeling is my own. It grew from a tickle behind my broken horn when the fool of a battle mage opened the halls of Colossus. Now it swirls like a black storm around me. Quite unpleasant. Perhaps the new arrivals can shed clarity on what is to come.
New arrivals?
Here? See what you can make of it.
Arn, how do you stand it?
Kamira!
Sounds like an orc drum.
You get used to it. And that was your best one yet.
Abner Tharn. You arrogant, vexatious son of a bleary-eyed...
Save your posturing, Sai. I missed you too, but we have a bigger problem to deal with.
I love him. I missed him. I did not realize how much I missed Abner Tharn until right now. Hi, Tharn. First, let's talk to Kamira.
Five Claw. My head spins from the effort that took. Cadwell made it look so easy. By the moons, though, my heart sings at the sight of you, my friend.
You opened that portal.
I did. Cadwell acquired power over portals after attuning at the Shadowdance Temple. Tarn suggested I might have the same ability, and he has been helping me. Just between us, he is not the most patient teacher.
Shouldn't you be in Rimmen?
Lord Gareshri has my kingdom well in hand. We continue to clean up the mess left by the usurper queen, and there are still stray dragons to deal with. But Tarn convinced me that I was needed here. Working with a dragon. What an odd sensation.
Nafalar helped us reform the Dragon Guard.
So Tarn has told me. He has been exchanging letters with Sai Sahan for some time. Do not expect me to turn my back on the creature, but I will respect this alliance. Moons, this must be what a mouse feels like in the presence of a purring Alfiq.
Nafalar hasn't eaten any of us yet.
I traveled to southern elsewhere, not just to finish this business with the dragons. The Khajiit of Palatine have been on their own for too long. The time has come to welcome them back into the Confederacy.
The Confederacy?
The Elsewhere Confederacy. An alliance between Anequina and Palatine. The various political upheavals and the Nahatan flu have left the Confederacy in shambles. I plan to rectify that. Gareshri insisted I bring an armed escort. He worries so.
Armed escort? Where are they?
Marching down from Rimmen, I suppose. Tarn was in a hurry, so he had me practice my portal making. Zamarak and the others will catch up to us, eventually.
Oh my god, I loved her. I forgot how much I missed her. Hey, Tharn.
I see that my instructions were followed to the letter. The champion of Aquina, Sai Sahan, and the dragon Nafalar together in the same place, and I have brought Kamira. We have much to discuss. It concerns Calgrontide.
Calgrontide? We dealt with him at Jode's core.
Calgrontide absorbed a good deal of the core's power before we stopped him. I hoped he was lost in the void after we dislodged him, but like us, he made his way back to Tamriel. I've been hunting for him ever since.
And you found him?
Not just that. I pieced together his ultimate plan. Calgrontid boasted he would become the equal of Akatosh, and your dealings with Ladvolon and the cult of the New Moon suggest they were preparing for an ascension.
What does that tell us?
Isn't it obvious? Calgrontid plans to become a god. There's an island off the coast, Dragonhold. In the Kunzari legends, it was the dragon's seat of power. I can't open a portal to it, I can't even scry it. It's protected by potent magic.
How do we get to the island, then?
You face the cult of the New Moon? The cultists revere Calgrontid. They must have a method for getting to and from the island. I assume their base at the New Moon Fortress holds the answers we seek.
Casca and I saw an altar surrounded by a strange green stone. That's probably where we should start.
Strange green stone? Does that sound like what you're looking for, Tharn?
Indeed. Since I read about it in your reports, I've wanted to examine it. Chimera, can you...
No more portals, Tarn. Not right now. I have duties other than conveying you around, you know.
Oh, very well. Sai, let's talk. We'll meet our friend at the fortress.
I honestly forgot how much I enjoyed having Tharn around. I'm glad he's back, even if it's just for a little bit. Also, let's go find Casca, because I don't want to do this without her. And I hope she can come with us. Casca!
Don't you know that interruptions at nap time cause mange of the fur?
I'm sorry, Casca, the New Moon Fortress. Remind me what we found there?
You mean other than the cultists that were trying their damnedest to disembowel us? Wait a moment. You're going back there. What in the Two Moons could possibly warrant a return visit to that awful place?
Tharn thinks the cultists have a way to reach an island off the coast. It may be in the fortress.
Now that you mention it, I did hear a few of those nutters mentioning sending the green stone to an island, and they were certainly sacrificing something on that altar in the amphitheater.
Do you think there could be a portal in there?
I am not a mage. I wouldn't know a portal from a hole in the ground, but that's where they were gathering the green, Aeon Stone, I think they called it. If they have a way to move the stone, it must be in the amphitheater. That's where I would look.
Thanks for the advice. Sorry to interrupt your nap.
May the moons protect you on your mission. If you need a helping claw, come find me after my nap.
Have you seen Zaji and Aelia lately?
I heard Aelia say something about meeting with the Queen of Enequina, which I take to be some sort of euphemism.
Nope.
As for the captain, he went to collect his special order, a case of plum brandy, the good stuff. Already storing it away, I'd wager.
Oh, Casca. What are you gonna do when you find out that that was not a euphemism after all, and Aelia is most likely actually meeting with the Queen of Enequina? I do wonder. Okay, New Moon Fortress. Which means we need to go up this way, to this way shrine. I'm very confused, though. Like, I'm still legitimately confused. Also, we're running a brief ad during this loading screen, because loading screens take me forever. But I'm confused. Because, if you look at the map, which I will pull up as soon as this loading screen finishes, I've completed all of the main story quests in this zone. So, what the heck? What is this? I am so confused. Like, what is this? I am very confused. I mean, look. Zone story quest. This is completed. This is complete. I am confused. What is this? But, like, it's clearly marked by the main story quest marker. I am so confused. Like, what is this? I honestly thought we were done with the Dragonhold storyline, but apparently we are not. And I don't know what this is. I'm not complaining because there's still unanswered questions, and I'm glad we are finally answering them. This is not the way I needed to go. But at the same time, I'm just like, what is this? I am confused. So we're probably not actually getting to the Greymoor prologue today.
You need to rest, old man. Don't pretend otherwise.
If you insist.
Okay, yeah, that was weird too. Like, what the heck?
I expected the New Moon cultists to disperse after the death of Lotvulan. I suppose Calgrantid has other ideas. We need to determine how the cultists reached the Dragon's protected island.
The cultists were stockpiling Aeon Stone in some sort of amphitheater.
But according to Tharn, the cult operates both here and on the island. They must have a way to get from here to there. The stockpile of Aeon Stone and this amphitheater are as good a place to start our search as any.
Casca and I entered over there.
That entrance has most likely been sealed in response to what you and she accomplished here. A structure as ancient as this must have other entrances, though. Let's find one and make our way to the amphitheater.
That be #Thacrificial Thursday. Hath thou sacrificed thy friends today?
Actually, no, I have not. Hello, Antu. How are you doing? We are not doing a thing that I thought we were doing, because apparently there is more storyline that I did not know existed. Yes, Antu, you are the only one who has actually used that command tonight. What about Tharn? He doesn't look too well.
Tharn will be fine. He just needs to catch his breath. Which means I get a few blissful moments without listening to his scathing observations. Now let's move quickly. Calgrantid must be dealt with before he can complete his ascension.
Do you have any idea where we should look for another entrance?
The fortress is built atop the cliffside, and the river runs along its base. There must be another way into the fortress along the river. I can feel it in my beard.
Feel it in your beard. Okay. Just quick double check on Tharn, because I'm concerned.
I'll be fine. Magic just takes more out of me than it used to. Go with Sai and find a way into the fortress. The sooner we learn how the cultists move between here and the island, the sooner we can put an end to Calgrantid.
I am concerned. I am incredibly concerned. Okay, there's no way to do this without getting assaulted. We're gonna try our best. Okay. I'm trying to get to the damn river. Of course, my luck, the entrance I need is actually up here. We're just being as stealthy as possible.
The people will join us eventually.
The stealthiest.
Or they will burn.
We need to find another way in.
I know.
Let's follow the river.
I'm working on it. Oh, we actually do need to follow the river. Okay. I wasn't sure. Here's the river. That's a big boy. That's a big boy. Rude! Trying to gore me. How dare?
Tharn will be...
Okay, so it's looking like... I'm only coming over this way. Because there is a runestone. And I wants it. Okay. Like, it says follow the river, but like the marker I need is actually over here. So I am confused. Like, does that mean follow the river this way? Which to me seems slightly counterintuitive. But apparently, this is what it wants, so this is what we're doing. Gonna grab this Nern root. It's not at all what I thought it would have me do, but here we are. Ah. Here.
Across here, I have a feeling.
Okay. Found a page of Rakajin's journal, apparently. I begin to find my studies tiresome. The same verses, repeated by the same voices. They wish for Alkosh's wisdom to collect in my heart, like sand at the bottom of an hourglass, but they do not understand. It already has. From the first moment I learned of my destiny, I accepted it. But the clan mother does not trust my words. She looks upon me with troubled eyes and continues her sermons. To be honest, I feel her words border on condescension. She still sees me as the sobbing cub who entered her temple all those years ago, and I fear she will never see me as the proud warrior I have become. Will the clan mother ever fully trust me with the secrets my birthrights entitle me to? I must reach her and make her understand. Force her to understand that I am now more than the cub she raised. I am a warrior, a champion of Alkosh, and she must treat me as such. Rakajin was a dick! I'm just saying. Okay, we gotta fight these guys now. Because I botched stealth.
I'll show them. All of them.
That is basically what happened, Antu. He basically decided to say, I'll show them all, and then proceeded to join dragons and form a cult.
This looks promising.
You found a way inside. And without my help. Good.
Back on your feet, old man? Let me know if you need a litter.
A jest. I find it hard to tell through all that facial hair. Now focus. We'll need your fighting skills inside.
I missed them. I mean, wouldn't you? I don't know if I would go so far as to form a cult, to be quite honest with you. But, I mean, if it works, I get no, that is a terrible thing to say. That is a completely terrible thing to actually say. I do not believe I would form a cult. I really do not. It's easier to find sacrifices.
To surprise me, Sai.
What now, old man?
In the past, I considered you nothing more than Varen's muscle. But here you are, leading a new generation of Dragon Guard.
Your point, Thorn?
Just contemplating how some people adapt to change.
Some seek change, others have it forced upon them.
Wisdom from an empty well here in the belly of our enemy. Let's stick to the matter at hand, shall we?
Boys, you're both pretty. Can you stop now? Okay, I can't actually read these bookshelves, which makes me kind of sad. I'm a firm believer in reading all of the books. As I'm sure you all know, because I've mentioned it several times. Rude!
The new moon's strength soon enough.
Huh. That's interesting. Tharn isn't participating in combat. What are you not telling me, old man? Like, what is wrong with him? Because he's never been like this before. So I am kind of concerned. Like, he's never been like this. All the time I've known him, he has loved his magic. So I am extremely concerned. And I'm 90% sure he is keeping things from me.
Sacrifice the Arn.
I don't know that I want to just yet. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need him. Okay, I'm only killing this NPC because I want to see if there's anything interesting over here. I don't think so. It looks kind of dead-endy, but... let's see. Yep, dead end. Worth it to look. This is really interesting to me, though. Like, usually he'd be all about the flashy magic. Like, what is his deal right now? Hopefully, I get to find out. Because I am concerned. And I never thought I would say that about Abner Tharn, of all people, but here we are. I am concerned about Abner Tharn. You know, now there's a part of me that is honestly wondering if this has something to do with whatever he did to unleash...
The portal flees. There is work to do on my island.
Here. We must find him.
Obviously. Now I'm honestly wondering if his current magic issues have something to do with what he did to accidentally unlock the dragons in the first place. That is definitely Calgronteed. I know that voice.
Calgronteed!
You shall be the first to behold the
Whoa!
the dark Aeon.
The portal just closed. Tharn, can you open it?
Perhaps, but not by myself. Champion, let's talk.
Are you going to explain to me what is up with you, sir?
I know Sai was hoping for a confrontation, but I doubt we could have survived an encounter with Calgronteed. He looked even more powerful than when we saw him at Jode's core. Now, about that portal.
Can you open the portal to the island at all?
This array of stones forms the portal's focal point. That's Aeon Stone, mined from sites throughout southern elsewhere. I did a little research after receiving Sai's report. We need to energize the stones to activate the portal to Dragonhold.
How do we energize the Aeon Stones?
Aeon Stone has no intrinsic power. It amplifies whatever energy it absorbs. That's the key to activating the portal. If you step close to the stones, I'll siphon a bit of your vitality into them. That should provide power enough to open the portal.
My vitality. I hope you know what you're doing, Tharn.
As I said, I did some research. Approach each Aeon Stone and I'll siphon a little of your vitality into them. That should provide the energy I need to activate the portal to Dragonhold.
For a little bit of research, you seem to know a lot about the Aeon Stone.
You think so? My knowledge is infinitesimal and it irks me. The stone exists only in southern elsewhere. It absorbs and amplifies energy using a process I can utilize but don't fully understand. The cultists certainly accumulated a lot of it, though.
And you think Calgronteed needs the stone to finish his ascension?
You take great pleasure in forcing me to admit to gaps in my knowledge, don't you?
You did the research, not me!
Point taken. Calgronteed absorbed a significant amount of energy from Jode's core. With all the stone he had the cultists send to the island, I assume its unique properties factor into his plans in some fashion.
Great. Well, done fiddling with Cthulhu for the day, getting sleepy. Sleep is important. Okay, that's one. And Tharn is still noticeably not telling me what is up with him and his magic. I'm very mad. We have not asked the question yet. I'm assuming it's going to come up later.
Good, good. The Aeon Stones hum with energy. That should allow me to open the portal to Dragonhold. This is harder than I thought. It's open. Our way to the island. Sai, go. Prepare the Dragon Guard.
Go? You can barely stand, old man.
Don't argue with me. Calgrontide's plan's near completion, and it will take all of us to stop him. Go!
Damn you, Tharn. I'll leave, but you better not die before I return.
Okay, Tharn, what is up?
I remember when spells such as this took barely any effort. While Sai rallies the Dragon Guard, our job will be to reach the island and find a way to lower its defenses. Then we can take on Calgrontide with our full contingent.
Any idea what we can expect on the island?
We're going to the ancient seat of Calgrontide's power to face a dragon that not only possesses the might of Jode's core, but the amplifying abilities of the Aeon Stone. I imagine we'll need to be ready for anything.
Well, what about you? Are you going to be all right?
Your concern is touching, but I'd prefer you save it for someone of lesser stature.
God damn it, Thorn!
As we leap into the maw of near-certain death, we have one advantage. Calgrontide doesn't consider us a threat. Let's show him the error of his ways.
I'm gonna... He is not telling me anything, and it is pissing me off, you guys. I just... Hold on, I need to make some stream adjustments because I should probably change the title, because we're likely not getting to the Dragonguard finale right now, and the Greymar prologue, because this is apparently continued from Dragonhold, and I am confused. And like, this is an issue with Abner Tharn in general, because I remember this being an issue when we were doing Elsewhere, and he has not told me anything, and I am so mad. I am actually concerned about Abner Tharn. These are words I never thought I would utter in my entire life. But here we are. And he is not telling me anything. Okay. Punch him a lot. That would probably kill him at this point. I don't know what his deal is.
It appears that the portal deposited us inside an ancient structure. I assume we're somewhere beneath the island of Dragonhold. The architecture reminds me of both the halls of Colossus and the barrows of Skyrim. Interesting.
Have you caught all the Dragon Molag balls?
Oh my god, Antu. Why? Why do you call this place Dragonhold?
That's an approximate translation of the Ta'agra text, from the secret histories of the Moonsingers. Calgrontide reigned from here before Kunzari imprisoned him in the halls of Colossus.
What are we looking for on this island exactly?
Some sort of powerful magic isolates this island. An Aegis. We need to find the source of the Aegis and destroy it so Nafalar and the Dragon Guard can join us. We'll never stop Calgrontide without them.
Alright, let's find it and destroy it.
Everything I learned about Calgrontide came from a few oblique references in the Khajiit myths. Let's see if we can find anything to add to our knowledge while we search for a way to dispel the Aegis.
Why do you call it an Aegis?
An Aegis is a defensive spell. While the magic used in the Matrix surrounding Dragonhold is unknown to me, it bears some resemblance to spells I've cast in the past. I assume the Aeon Stones serve as a key component in the process, whatever it is.
Can Calgrontide actually become a god?
That supposition was simply an educated guess. But yes, I believe that by channeling the energy from Jode's core through this strange Aeon Stone, Calgrontiid can achieve an unprecedented level of power. Will that equal godhood? Who can say?
That is concerning, actually. Okay. Ooh. New Moon Cult. Oh hey, Tharn is actually helping! That's surprising. Apparently, he was saving his energy specifically for this.
I don't like the way this island is shaking.
It's shaking? I didn't notice. Oh, there it is. Honestly, I don't like it either, but what are you gonna do? This way. Guess we're gonna have to pick up the pace a bit. It's like a maze down here. It's like they were building another test center? Because this is what it looks like, honestly. This looks a lot like one of the test chambers when we joined, quote unquote, the cult. Take out the Scorcher first. Take out the Scorcher first. Okay, up this way we go. We are gonna get trapped down here, aren't we? I really hope not. I don't particularly want to be trapped down here. Rude! How dare you move out of the way of me attacking you?
It feels like the ceiling might collapse at any moment.
The rule of dragons will save us all.
Yeah, we're gonna get trapped down here. I'm calling it right now. I mean, hopefully we don't get trapped down here, but I'm making the assumption that's gonna happen. Or at least we're gonna be cut off from the way we came in. Which I'm assuming is not gonna matter much in the grand scheme of things anyway. But we will see. This is a very long tunnel. I still really like these bioluminescent patches of like fungus and everything. I really like those. I'm very excited to see more of that in Greymore when we get up there. I'm just gonna bypass those guys, because we don't need to kill them. Watch me get like cut off from Tharn or something as we go through here. Wouldn't that just be the way? I'm hoping that's not what happens, but I would not be surprised if it did, to be quite honest with you guys. That's a rock. Okay. Here we go. Ah.
That tapestry. Give me a moment to study it.
What is that?
Obviously of Khajiiti origin. Old. Maybe as ancient as these ruins. Perhaps older. I think this depicts one of the forbidden legends.
Why would a legend be forbidden?
I can think of any number of reasons for a culture to declare a myth or legend forbidden, though most involve topics too disruptive or dangerous to discuss openly. This particular tale deals with the rise of the new moon.
This is ESO. Can't end a story without sacrificing a friend. I mean, this is true. Sadly. The rise of the new moon is dangerous?
Indeed. Anything that hints at changing the status quo poses a danger to those in charge. See the number of moons? The Khajiit acknowledge multiple moons, but they rarely depict any besides Joan and Jode. The third moon is larger than both of them.
Hi, Hojo. How are you doing? What else do you see?
The figures at the bottom. Those must represent the new moon cultists. And see the Aeon Stone, emanating energy that gives rise to the third moon? Yes, I'm certain. This depicts the legend of the Dark Aeon.
The Dark Aeon?
I came across another one of the... According to the legend...
Oh shoot, I did not mean to do that.
It is a time of darkness and the birth of a new supreme being. Calgrontiid seeks to make the prophecy come true. Damn it. I won't have my legacy tarnished by a mad dragon I inadvertently released.
Well, we stopped Mulimnir, we'll stop Calgrontiid too.
Ah, the confidence of youth. Very well then, let's get on with it. We still need to find the source of the magic that's protecting this island. The tremors seem to be intensifying. What's happening?
I don't know, but let's see if we can't find out. That is the way we came in. We go this way. ESO is very sneaky about it too. You'll just be walking along and suddenly, hey, should we kill dude A or dude B? I hate how accurate that sentence is. But it is one of the most accurate. Just once, though, I would like a major story arc to end without sacrificing my friends. Like, just once.
But it's not Calgrontiid.
Continue to feed the ritual sites. Calgrontiid demands a throne in the sky. We must accomplish this or perish.
A throne in the sky? Forget the source of the island's defenses. We need to destroy these ritual sites.
Okay. Let's go this way. Down here, looks like. Oh god, this dude is gonna be painful! Maybe not. Okay. I don't want to defect to the bad guys. I don't like them. They are usually dicks. Rude! Dark Aeon Penitent. That's new. I don't like it. Oh!
Be the change you want to see in the forces of unrepentant evil at Tynell.
I don't even know what that would be anymore at this point. What is with the gargoyles, though?
Interesting. Let me try something.
Tharn, what are you doing? Tharn? Tharn, what did you do?
Power coursing through these stones. It could move a mountain.
Oh, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. Especially since the boy is losing power. I don't think Tharn should be messing with those stones or absorbing any of the energy from them. But here we are. Nope. I mean, how often have the bad guys had to sacrifice friends? Technically, not several times. Exactly. They don't give a damn. They literally do not give a damn. Stop that. They have a Sentry. We're not going to fight them because we don't need to. If we've learned nothing over the past decade or so, it's that the true difference between bad and good people is their capacity for empathy. Truth. Alright, this is the other site. At least it should be. Make our way through here. I mean, you can criticize them, but do you remember the names of everyone you've sacrificed to get here? Or their faces? Or the names of their loved ones? We haven't met their loved ones. And I do not remember all of them, but I remember some, and that is enough. It is bad enough that any of them have had to be destroyed. Nope! Not today, Satan. Alright, come here, Gargoyle. Why am I moving it out of that? I need him to stay in there for the damage to be done. Why was I moving him out of that? I don't even know. What is with the gargoyles, though? Like, that is concerning.
Let me try.
That's an Elder Scrolls problem in general, to be honest. I remember getting to a point in Skyrim, for example, when placed with the who dies scenario and just being like, meh, whoever at this point, doesn't really matter.
I may regret this later, but I'm going to borrow some of this energy. Let's return to the central chamber.
It was a trick question. You're the only one they ever loved. They trusted you, and you killed them.
Antu! You are a menace to society and my heart. How dare? How dare?
What pests dare scurry in this sacred place?
I'll deal with this creature.
You think to challenge me?
Oh!
Power!
Savor this reprieve. You cannot stop the Dark Aeon!
Darn.
That drove it off. Now, to find the source of the Aegis.
Okay, no. No more of this. You give me a damn explanation, sir.
So much for feeling like my old self again. It took every iota of energy I absorbed from the Aeon Stone, and all I accomplished was to wound the dragon and drive it off. And now, I'm as used up and worthless There's an empty water skin.
Okay, we need to find the source of the Aegis that protects this island. Also, what the is your issue?
The injured dragon. There's nothing more dangerous, but also totally predictable. It will head to a secure location to mend its wounds. What could be more secure than the source of Dragonhold's defenses?
Okay, and using that energy seems to have made you weaker. Explanation.
Your observational skills never cease to amaze me. The energy gave me a boost, but it also wreaked havoc with my body. A mortal vessel was never meant to contain such power. Now that it's gone, I'm nearly spent.
Okay, let's follow the dragon and find the Aegis.
I'm not sure we stopped the ritual in time. There's a disturbance in the air. Something's about to happen. Come on. Let's find the source of the island's defenses while we still can.
Couldn't the Dragon Guard use the same portal we did to reach Dragonhold?
The humans and Khajiit could, but not Nafalar. We need that dragon and the bond you share to defeat Calgronteed. As long as the Aegis is in place, Nafalar can't reach Dragonhold. We need to remove it.
Okay, this way, I think. Yes. Ha! Okay, the shaking is getting worse. The shaking is definitely worse. And the cultists were running. They're not anymore.
Where do the dragons find these demented Khajiit?
I have no idea. We don't need to know. We just need to stop them. Oh my god, why? I wasn't anywhere near that guy.
Maybe you should see a doctor about the shaking?
I mean, the shaking is the game. It has nothing to do with me. Okay, we're just gonna sneak by these guys because why not? Normally, I would stop and see if I could loot things, but you know, this is kind of important, so just gonna move as quickly and as quietly as possible to get to where we need to go.
Has the game tried exercise and diet?
I mean, I don't think so. It would surprise me if it had. And yes, I know, loot. Loot is tasty. But also, the room shaking is giving this a sense of urgency that I'm not a fan of, and I would like it to stop. So, the sooner we get through the shaking room, the better. If you ask me. Okay, up here we go. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna be able to sneak by everything, but okay, so Tharn is weak, but not so weak that he can't help me out, which is great. I appreciate that. I appreciate that Tharn is still trying to help me kick butt as we come through here. I really do not like how this is shaking. Oh look, another mural.
Another tapestry. And that's clearly a dragon. This tapestry continues the legend of the Dark Aeon. I suppose it would be more accurate to call it a prophecy.
Why would prophecy be the more accurate term?
Because the cultists don't believe what we see here happened in the past. They believe the Dark Aeon will arise in the future. The very near future, if Calgronteed has his way.
What do you see in the tapestry?
I think the land at the bottom represents this island, Dragonhold. See the vast amounts of Aeon Stone, including the spire at the center? Its energy feeds into the new moon as it rises into the night sky.
And the silhouette, that's Calgrontied?
That's the Dark Aeon. The new moon, the new god that Calgrontied plans to ascend to. But all that energy, that must be the source of Dragonhold's defenses. We have to find this location.
Let's find it and destroy it.
We need to hurry and find the wounded dragon. The tremors grow worse with every passing moment, and I fear we're running out of time.
Okay, but what happens when we find the wounded dragon?
We kill it, though I'm hardly fit for another battle. Even so, I doubt we'll be able to deal with the Aegis while the dragon still lives.
You basically challenged me there, dude. I kinda have to try now.
A couple of penguins were standing on an iceberg when one turned to the other and said, "Wouldn't it be cool if we were wearing tuxedos?" The other replied suggestively with a wiggle of its avian brows, "How do you know we're not?"
What even, Antu? What even? What even? Okay, let's get this dragon, dude.
Up there! That's Calgrontied.
He looks decidedly more glowy.
I know these worms. You cannot stop me. This island will ascend, and I shall become the Dark Aeon. Duramon, protect the Aegis.
Protect me while I try to destroy the Aegis. Duramar may be wounded, but he's still a dragon.
Trespassers. Destroy the Aegis.
Yeah, that's what you think, dude. Are you just gonna stand there? Okay. Oh god! Do not want to stand there! I'll tell the Doom Mother it was a very good joke. I approve. Oh my god. Rude. I don't understand how I'm supposed to... I really do not understand how I'm meant to beat this guy on my own. Especially when he is like boss level. He has boss levels of pain.
Keep the dragon distracted.
Oh, lovely! And there are flame atronachs too, on top of literally everything else. Great. Yeah, land you. There we go, sir. I don't know how well this is going. I'm creating a decent-sized dent in his health pool, but I don't know. I don't know how well this is going. Nope.
Sacrifice that dude to absorb his powers or something.
I don't know that's such a good idea, really. Oh god. Nope. Nope, nope, no, 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 no. Okay, this is where things get painful. Can I charge you? Yes, I can. Okay. that's another Atronach. Nope. Rude. How dare. It's hard when you feel like you can't really get close to a thing. What's Thorn doing? Okay, you know, so far this isn't going too poorly. Will you come back down here? Thank you. I don't have a horn or a shout to use at you, so... Okay, so apparently his meteor shout follows you regardless. So that's fun. Also, I do not appreciate being trapped.
And a new moon will be born.
I destroyed the Aegis.
I am the Dark Aeon!
Okay, dude, we're gonna get out of here. Before you do something.
The island's defenses. But whatever Calgrontide is doing is getting stronger.
It's like a rushing nesting dragon full of Atronachs.
Dragon's bones were up in the sky. These ruins won't stand much more of this. We need to get out of here.
Right.
A dead end.
For the sun.
There's no choice.
For the black sun.
I'll open a portal to the mainland. Hurry! It will take the last of my remaining strength to hold this open. Find Chimera and Sai-Sahan. Prepare the Dragon Guard to attack. I'll be ready when you return.
Oh, shoot. I don't like this. You know, I was hoping, after Elsewhere, we'd actually kicked Calgrontide's butt. And so now we're dealing with him again. Tharn may be dead, I don't know.
Soon.
What?
Over here. I told you I sensed Tarn's magic.
Then where is the sacred sons of Yokuda? Up in the sky.
Yeah, about that.
How did the Dragon's Island get into the sky? And where is Tarn? Five Claw, tell me what is happening.
Okay, well, Calgrontide is trying to become a god, and the floating island is part of his plan.
The prophecy of the Dark Aeon and the new moon. I should have seen it sooner. But what of Tarn? Where is he?
He's still on the island. He used the last of his strength to send me to get help.
Then we must return to the Dragon Guard Sanctum and rally our forces. Even if Tarn managed to overcome the island's defenses, reaching an island in the sky could pose a significant problem. I must ponder the possibilities.
I'll meet you there.
I do not want to imagine Tarn alone on that island. We must gather our forces and get back to him quickly, Five Claw. I fear time is running out for all of us.
The real Tharn was inside you all along. He lives on alongside those other people who threw their lives away for you. You think you'd settle down to be a farmer or something so this would happen less.
You are a terrible person, Anto. the Dragon Guard ready to face Calgrantid?
That is more of a question for Sai Sahan. But ready or not, they are all we have. Let us return to the Dragon Guard Sanctum and figure out how to reach the floating island.
How did you know where to find me?
Tarn's magic. It has a specific scent. Since he has been training me to understand my attunement, I have learned to recognize his magic and track it when he unleashes it. I followed the trail, and it led me here.
Where even are we? We're over here. Okay. Apparently, yeah. We're just gonna straight up go for the Way Shrine, because normally I advise against doing this because that's money, and porting between Way Shrines is expensive. But, you know, here we are. You guys, this is stressing me out more than I thought it was going to. I just... This is stressing me out a lot more than I thought it was going to. First the whole thing with Tharn, and now Calgrantid is back, and apparently trying to become a dragon deity, and I just... There is a lot happening. I do not know how I feel about this, about any of this. A lot is happening. Okay, let's go up to talk to Nafalar. Because, to be honest, I don't know what to do. Nafalar, help.
The island is floating, Dragon. I saw it with my own eyes.
Calgrantid seeks to fulfill the prophecy. I must keep the lesser dragons from attending him on Dragonhold.
Just lie back, close your eyes, and think of elsewhere.
Hey! There goes our ride.
What do we do now? How are we going to get to Dragonhold?
I could try to open a portal, but without Tarn's guidance, I do not even know how to begin.
Well, just do your best, Chimera.
A dragon has no sense of propriety, flying off without so much as a by or leave. Without him or Tharn, we'll need to devise our own method for reaching Dragonhold. But by the Sword of Saints, I have no idea what that might be.
Well, there has to be some way to reach the island.
And we'll find that way, somehow. For now, rest. Prepare yourself. And take this for your efforts. Remember, you confirmed Calgrantid's plan and removed Dragonhold's protection. We're one step closer to ending this, my friend. I refuse to be stymied by a hovering landmass. The floating island could be part of Calgrantid's plan, but it could also mean he wanted privacy for his final push toward ascension. Either way, we need to find a way to get up there.
What about the portal at New Moon Fortress?
I considered that option, but without a mage of Abner Tharn's abilities and experience, we have no way to activate the Aeon Stones. No, we'll need to come up with a different solution.
Is there anything in the Dragon Guard records that you've been studying?
As far as I know, this is the first time the Dragon Guard has faced this particular obstacle.
Right.
We need to find a way to get up to that island, and we need to do so quickly. Talk to Queen Chimera. Her portal magic may turn out to be our only option.
I'll talk to her, see what she thinks. Cannot imagine it's going to be easy, though. Casca!
Queen Chimera? When did Anequina put a Khajiit back on its throne? The state of heralds and couriers these days, it's a wonder we hear anything at all down this way.
Zaji proudly claimed that the perfect pounce could navigate any waters to reach any island, and that is true. But no waters surround an island in the sky. Sadly, that is also true.
Now I'm just sort of wondering if we could do some sort of magic on the perfect pounce and just make it airborne briefly. Because sadly, airships are not a thing that exists in this world yet. Or at all. It would be incredibly convenient if they did, but alas, they do not. Hey, Chimera, what are you doing all the way over here?
Moons, guide me. What am I to do?
I agree, Chibi. I agree. Also, what was that? Zally Bellies, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Many hearts to you. Makes you wonder why the magic seems to certainly be there for it. I know, right? You'd think we'd have airships in this game. Apparently not.
No answers appear before my eyes, my friend. I seek a path for us, but find nothing but dead ends. I have one last idea. Moons willing, it will work as it did at Jode's core.
You mean your attunement, don't you?
The path I walked through the Shadow Dance Temple attuned me to the moons, and to the memories of my ancestor Anequina Sharptongue. They were so clear when I needed them in Northern elsewhere. Now, nothing. Not even a moon gate, yes?
Could we use a moon gate to reach Dragonhold?
I do not think so. Those ancient edifices connect only to specific locations.
Oh.
I do not think one of those would be on Calgronti's island. Now that you are here, there is something else I would like to try.
What do you need me to do?
Watch over me while I try to access Anequina's memories. She helped Kunzari defeat Calgrontid in the past. Perhaps her insights will help us today, yes? Maybe she will speak to me, maybe not. If nothing else, I have to try.
I'll watch over you, Chimera.
Anequina, reveal your memories to me. The answer you seek resides in the cavern of the moon's sacred light.
Chimera?
That was... I don't know what that was.
Neither...
Chimera, are you all right?
Neither do I. I don't know what that was either.
That was... intense. Anequina did not so much as show me her memories. She spoke through me. And her words, Fiveclaw, they were directed at you.
Me? How is that possible? I thought you were accessing Anequina's memories.
I am as surprised as you are, my friend. But the message I received was clear. You must go to the Moonlit Cove. That is the cavern of the moon's sacred light. I am certain. The answer to our problem waits for you there.
Waits for me? Aren't you coming with us?
No, not this time. I want to search the memories and see if Anequina has more to tell us about Calgrontid and her adventures with Kunzari. I will confer with Sai Sahan, then have him meet you at the Moonlit Cove.
I don't know, Chibi, but apparently this is the next question I ask her, so maybe answers. There was also a ghost cat. Maybe an Elfique. It did something to you, I think.
Ghost cat? Like the spirits that accompanied us through the Shadow Dance Temple? Strange. I did not see this spirit. Are you certain of what you saw?
Yeah, I saw the ghost cat quite clearly.
Then I believe you, my friend. And the vision just confirms my conviction that Anequina's message was meant for you. Now, go to Moonlit Cove and find the answer we seek.
That is not helpful. Where even is Moonlit Cove? Of course, it is not showing me. Okay, I don't know where I'm going.
Sai-Sahan, you can meet our friend at Moonlit Cove.
I don't know where I'm going. The game apparently knows, but I don't know, so gonna be interesting. There's no clear marker on the map either. Where am I even going? It's not showing me. I'm very confused. Where am I even going? Okay, hold on. Internet, tell me these things. Where am I going? Where's Moonlit Cove? Okay, apparently it's a delve on the west coast of southern elsewhere. Oh, there it is. There it is. I didn't see the marker. I am blind. I am the most blind, you guys, clearly. Haven't been back here in a while. The sad thing is I don't even remember when the last time I was here was, or what I was even here for. It's a problem. Okay. I mean, I already completed this delve, so I don't know what's going on. Because I had to come here for a quest. Like, I know the quest I was there for. I want that elk. Sorry. I know the quest I was there for required us to go in there. And I just went and cleared out the delve because it was more convenient at the time. But I did not even notice a loot's message. This is how observant I'm being, you guys. This is how observant I am today. There's a... What is this? Lost cat. Hello, if you're reading this, then you're standing next to my dear cat, Tenderclaw. He has a habit of walking off. Thankfully, he always brings this note with him. If you don't mind, please carry him home to Central, in the southern part of the city. If that's asking too much, just leave a note for a more helpful stranger who cares about animals. Thanks in advance. Kashima? P.S. He doesn't like it when people comment on his eye patch, so pretend not to notice. That is an Alfiq. That is an Alfiq. You're basically asking me to carry an Alfiq. That feels rude. That feels very rude somehow. Oh, those are salamanders! I don't want to deal with the salamanders. Oh, but it's not here. It's around here? It's not the delve itself. Or at least that's what it's implying. It's not. Oh, slaughterfish this way. Well, that was awkward. You're carrying them into danger. What's wrong with you? I mean, technically, the Alfiq delivered himself into danger by just taking a nap there. So I don't know if that's on me. That is definitely an Alfiq. Like, what the heck? Who does that? They were napping in a cave away from all the danger. I mean, okay, technically. You know, I don't think I actually need to go into this delve, but... It's like there's no... The quest marker isn't indicating that I do need to come in here, but... Moonlit Cove is where it says to go. So I'm slightly confused, but we will see.
Good. You found the place.
There he is.
Let's talk. Queen Chimera recalled one last thing before I left her side. It took her a moment to understand what the vision was showing her, but she shared that knowledge with me. I know what we're looking for in this place.
What are we looking for?
A door. An ancient door, hidden behind a waterfall. Somewhere to the southwest, she thinks. But we're not alone here. The place is crawling with pirates. Be on your guard.
Southwest, okay. So this is going to be slightly awkward, but it's technically what I should be doing is going around, but we're not going to do that because this is me. And you know me by now, we like taking the crunchy way down, more often than not. So we're going to go this way. Sneak along. A door. So helpful. Also, why it had to be in this delve, I do not know. But here we are anyway. I feel like it makes the most sense for it to be around here. Maybe? Because there is a waterfall here. Also, I love how we cleared out this delve earlier, like a few sessions back, and now the pirates are back again. Because why not, really? I dealt with them before, but apparently they're still here. Just to annoy me. Maybe back here. Here we go. Hidden door. That is... What the heck?
Mira said, a door hidden behind a waterfall.
That door looks a bit... wrong.
I'd say placing an ancient corridor and its matching door behind a waterfall counts as hidden. I wonder what's behind it that will help us reach Dragonhold.
Let's open it and find out.
Not so fast, my eager associate. See that tablet on the wall? It appears that parts of it are missing.
Of course.
I've seen elaborate locks such as this in the past.
Can we force it?
Not with that aura of magic that surrounds it. I'll wait here and guard the place against those pirates. You go and find the missing pieces of the tablet.
Okay. I'll look for missing tablet pieces. Because why not, at this point? My question is, are they going to be easily marked on this map? Yes, they are. It's almost 11. Almost, but not quite. I can at least get started on the thing. Rude. Okay. So if my guess is right, it would be down here.
Almost there.
What the? Okay, what the heck? What is with Alfiq's spirit? I am very confused.
This way, Firefly.
Who are you?
This one knew you could do it.
am so confused. I can't talk to him. I wish I could, but I cannot. Okay. So it looks like the next one is over this way. We're just gonna run, because why not? I am so confused and concerned, and like, what the heck is with the spirit Alfiq? What even? Because this is like, what, the third time we've seen him? This is the wrong way. I am running the wrong way.
Khajiit heard one of the lunatics try to eat another's face the other day. Stay clear.
Okay. I know it's almost 11. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, God. I forgot about this thing. I forgot some of them are a bit loopy. Okay. Okay. Like, what is the deal? What is going on? This entire question, I just get more and more confused / concerned as we go.
Your goal.
I want to talk to him, and I can't. Okay, but it looks like I'm gonna have to go a long way around to get that third one. Which, that's gonna be a tiny bit tricky. We're just gonna bolt best we can.
Quick now.
That is surprising. Nope. This is technically not the way I should be going. Am I going this way anyway? Yes. Yes, I am. This is the easiest way for me to get back to where I need to go. Nope. Leave me alone.
Were you successful, my friend?
Yes.
The fragments fit together? What does it say?
These are the words and the word. Okay, I can't read that just yet.
Numerian. Those names.
Hmm.
From the legends Abner goes on and on about. The Khajiiti hero, Kunsari.
These are
Their riddles.
These are the words, and the words are true.
The aura disappeared. Try the door now.
The stones only part when you say the name of the one who rests within. Remember his Krajon, for they surely remember him. And Equina, Sharp-Tongued, Norarian the Perfect. Linthil, Demon Hunter, even the Betrayer who rests within. What
Could this really be the tomb of Kunsari?
Kunsari.
A sarcophagus. And a ghostly cat. Do you see it too, my friend?
You saw that. I'm not crazy. Okay, cool. I know it's 11. I need to figure out what the heck this is. So bear with me for a few more minutes.
Zar was thinking. Five Claw will never decipher the clues. Then, to Zar's surprise, here you are. Zar thought we would meet much sooner, dearest friend. And Equina always was too clever with her connotations, yes? Still, you are here now, and we have some small span of time to stop the rise of the Dark Aeon.
You're Kunsari, the mythic Khajiit hero?
Do not make Zar blush, dear friend. Legendary certainly fits. Illustrious, even. But mythic? That's a little much, yes? This one is who you say. The luminous lion of elsewhere. The Joan-like Junter. And the imprisoner of dragons. Kunzari.
And this is your tomb?
Apologies. It was much more grand when Zar's tales were widely told. As for why Zar has awakened, well, how could this one sleep with all the noise the dragons make? Calgrantid and his brood always were too rambunctious, yes?
Have you returned to help us defeat Calgrantid, maybe?
Oh no, dear friend. Zar's tales had all been told. As this one explained to Jadari long ago, it is time to sing the song of a new hero. Zar can lend you a bit of his experience, however. This one can tell you about a secret path to Dragonhold.
A secret path?
You do not expect Zar to draw you a map, do you? Where is the fun in that? No, the tale must be relished, the adventure experienced. That is the way of momentous events. Take my claw and present it to the scion of Enequina. Just mind the skull.
The scion of Enequina?
The brave and beautiful Khajiiti Queen. Enequina's blood courses through her sleek and fragrant form. Give her Zar's claw. She will know what to do with it when she sees it.
You want me to give Chimera one of your claws?
A rib, a femur, but a claw is least cumbersome. Do not look so surprised. The remains of a Khajiiti legend hold great power. Power the sign of Enequina can use to walk the Joan-light path. Clever. You made Zar say more than he meant to. Well done.
Okay, I guess I'm taking one of your claws. This isn't weird at all. No shock, a legendary Khajiiti hero is a sexy, sexy beast. I know, right?
Take Zar's claw to the Enequina of this age. She can use it to get your Krajun to Dragonhold. Now, accept this fine gift. A quick path back to your Krajun. That is where this story truly begins.
All this way for the remains of a legend? I hope Queen Chimera knows what to do with it.
So do I. Okay. Now that that particular mystery is solved, I'm not sure if that completely explains the spirit Alfiq, but it is a mystery that has been resolved somewhat. So I think we're going to pause here and pick up with the rest of this next time. But what even is happening right now?
Really? I think the Ghost Cat did that on purpose. Bring the claw to Queen Chimera while I rally the Dragon Guard.
Oh man. Things, you guys. What even? What is all of this? We just don't know. This is more story than I was expecting. I honestly sort of thought we were done with Dragonhold stuff. Apparently we are not. Apparently there is more to come. There's so much. We're gonna hopefully wrap this up next time. It's very good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what I was expecting. It was not this. I'm not complaining at all. I'm not complaining whatsoever. It's just, there's a lot. And I think you're near the end, not right to it, but close. Yeah, I honestly thought I was at the end, and it turns out I'm not. I was misled by the fact that the story quests for the zone, I had finished those. So I just sort of assumed that meant I was done. It did not, apparently. Apparently there was more, and I just did not know. But it is what it is. We're here now, and it's all good. That said, we will pick this up next Thursday, but thank you all so much for coming and for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. Many, many hearts to you all. I hope you guys are as excited for the actual finale of Dragonhold as I am, because at this point I am invested. I, first of all, would like to know what the heck is going on with Abner Tharn. What the heck is up with the Spirit Alfiq? There is so much. It did not. That is very odd to me, Chibi. But Luce itself, I feel like, has been having issues because it's been loading my dashboard this entire time. Like, it's still spinning. The fetching data thing is still spinning around. And I do not know what is going on with that. So, I don't know. Luce is being weird today, to be quite honest. Everything's being weird today. Maybe it'll actually go through, maybe it will not. I have no idea. It's being very, very bizarre. But yes, thank you guys so much for coming and for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. You are all wonderful. If you're new around here and you enjoyed what you saw here today, there is a heart-shaped button, I can talk, up that way that you guys can click on. And if you turn notifications on, you will find out when we will be live next. Our next stream, many hearts to you as well. Our next stream is going to be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. We will be picking up again with Stardew Valley. It is going to be a fun time, I hope. We are still continuing our summer farming. There is much still to do. So, hopefully, everything goes well in that regard. I don't know. We shall see. I will be hanging out in our Discord for a bit after the stream, so if you still would like to come and chat for a bit after the stream, there are links to our Discord in the panels down below. Alternatively, there is a link in the chat. Please feel free to come and say hello. The majority of us do not bite. I can make precisely 0 guarantees about Antu. That is just how he is. Many hearts, Phoebe. Many hearts to you. But yes, I'm going to go do that and such. It is very weird that Lutz refused to cooperate. I do not know what the deal with that was either. But I am hopeful that, you know, the next time we do this, we will actually be able to wrap up Dragonhold and then get on the Greymoor prologue, which I'm very excited about still. So, hopefully, maybe, I don't know, it depends on how long this chain is. I don't know how long this chain is, to be quite honest with you guys. So, we're going to see next time, and it's going to be fun. Yes, I am going to just hang out in Discord for a bit after this. So, until the next time I actually see you guys on stream, you guys have a good weekend. Have a good rest of your week. And I will see you guys again on Sunday. I know days. Bye, guys.